Chidinma is dead. Her body was found in a hotel. Then say she walked in with one man in a hotel, and the man left quietly without anybody noticing. And the man's name was fake. His address, the identity was fake. Everything about the man was fake. The man used fake identity to lodge into the hotel. Now, so Chidinma's news for take begin if to say na Chidinma die inside that hotel. Now, so Chidinma news for take start if to say na Chidinma die inside that guest house. Now, so Chidinma news for take start. And before you know it, they go say, they don't call police, make they go and commode the cops. Anybody where in Pikin, where they find in Pikin, anybody when no say in Pikin, never return, make it go so much where they go find, go identify whether na in Pikin. Now so Chidinma news for take end with Eya. Now, the reverse don't be in case as self-defense. Everybody's now saying, Chidinma, Chidinma, do this, help Chidinma, do this. But how they go Chidinma? And they ask why they go Chidinma. Anyway, make I greet my country people. If you have not subscribed to this channel, subscribe. This is the time now. Hi guys, you're welcome back to Gist TV, where you have your gist undiluted. So my country people, it's a sad news. I'm not saying that what Chidinma do is justified, but what I'm saying is I have some reasons to tender here. Chidinma came out from a broken home. It was not her fault that she came out from a broken home. Stress is real. It's not her fault. It's the condition of the Obodo Nigeria where we are. So stress everywhere. Stress can lead Chidinma to start taking drugs. And now we all know that Chidinma, yes, even the Chidinma, where she's attending university, even the lecturer don't confirm, say Chidinma has not paid her school her school fees. All the things that are payable in the school, Chidinma has not paid and has not been in school. This can lead Chidinma to start taking drugs because of stress, anxiety. It can lead Chidinma to start taking drugs. Make una think whether na una pikin or whether it go good. So if na una pikin, whether it go be una go like and like that. Everybody say Chidinma. Now let me ask all of you that are saying Chidinma, where are your children? If your children are still young, what will they be when they grow up? All of them are taking drugs. All of them have taken drugs one time or the other. All of them are smoking Igbo in a hidden place. Yes. Even in secondary school, even in primary school. Recently, children's gather be taking Igbo, and it was viral on social media. There were people's children. There were people, girls. Yes. Now, Chidinma has spied this man in self-defense. Everybody said, Chidinma. What if Chidinma was the one that led that place? They'll say, everybody should go and check whether na pikin, that's what children they waka. Now, it has happened because he's a CEO of Super TV. Because he's a big man. Everybody's saying, Chidinma. Everybody say Chidinma. What if it's your daughter? Una will settle behind doors. Is it not it? Because you guys think that Chidinma don't have anybody, but Chidinma have God. You guys think that Chidinma don't have anybody. Chidinma have God. Madam, I am not thinking, as I'm seeing this Brenda, like somebody that have good heart and reasonable, because for him to hold that kind of office for 15 years, that woman will be a reasonable person. Madam, think twice before you guys start switching them. If it's your daughter, what will you do? What will you have done? Do it now in Chidinma's case. Please, if you guys hear anybody's noise, it's my children or they are playing. So what I'm saying is, free Chidinma. Everybody should put mouth. Let this video go viral. Free Chidinma. Yes. Free Chidinma. Now, you guys know that after taking drug, this man now, they had the first sex. It was mutual. Now, the man now went and booked for another one, and they start going high. Maybe from the first one, Chidinma is hot. Yes, that's how you use a woman, that the person will be hot down there, and the person will not be able to go to second one unless you give the person time to stay some time. Yes. Now the man started to rush Chidinma. Chidinma said no, that she's not doing again. Another story can say, now Chidinma was weak and Chidinma slept. When Chidinma slept, the man began to search Chidinma's phone and now saw himself naked doing it with Chidinma. That was how he woke Chidinma up and now hit Chidinma's head on the wall. That was when Chidinma now knew that Chidinma began to run. Run heta sketa. That was how she now entered the kitchen. And when she saw that the man has hit her head so hard on the wall, she knew that this man will not pity her. She now used that knife to frighten the man, unfortunately, on his throat. And the man now, she threw the knife on the bed. Now the man rushed to pick it. She now faced the man and rushed and pick it. The man now came again. She now did the last thing that she has to do. She now left. So everybody should put mouth and say, free Chidinma. And remember, it's money that Chidinma, because of money that Chidinma went there. I'm not saying that justifying everything she did. What I'm saying that society should, please, this is a case of stress. A case of stress is real. Children are committed. Yes, people are now killing themselves because of stress, because they can no longer live in the body where they find themselves. In the body where they find themselves, they can no longer live there. They start committing all sorts of atrocities. How will this girl stay home? She has not been to school. Why her mate are still in the school? The stress only can lead her to start doing all sorts of things, like taking the Igbo to calm herself down. They now saw that the fragility in her, they now saw the naivety in her, they now start to use her by connecting her to the big man. And the big man himself want to use less her. So she did what she wanted to do, what she think was right to do. Now, what do we talk about the big man? What happened to him? What happened to his wife? Is he not married? Why was he introduce that little girl to Igbo? Why will he introduce that little girl to start taking Igbo? If it's her daughter, would he have went and bought another one and give her, and bought another one, give her, introduce her to that kind of highly smoking Igbo? If it were her daughter, his daughter, I mean. So you guys should look into it. I am of the a topic that they should free Chidinma. Nobody should hang Chidinma, because anybody that hang Chidinma, that person is into a very big trouble. Very big trouble in her family. They should free Chidinma. I don't know who Chidinma is. Chidinma is not from my family. I don't even know the part of the country she is from. But on social media, what I've read, what I've seen, Chidinma should go free. Nigeria should now put Chidinma in rehabilitation home and take care of her.